Hi, and welcome to Kentucky Farm Bureau Reports. Today we're at the Asbury College Challenge Course, where young folks from IFAL are learning a little bit about leadership and teamwork. The annual summer program exposes students to college life and possible agriculture careers by allowing them to visit college campuses and speak to current ag students and professors.
It's just a great opportunity to expand on your leadership abilities and meet people with sort of the same interests as you, and just basically to grow as leaders and grow as individuals.
Over 80 students from across Kentucky traveled to the campuses of Murray State University and the University of Kentucky, who were hosts of the event.
The ropes course was very challenging. I at first wasn't a big fan of it at all. I always like to push myself further, and if I don't accomplish something, I really get mad at myself and feel like a failure. Sounds bad, but I do. And when we got up to a wall, and it's about 14 feet high, and I just knew all of our team wasn't going to be able to get over it. And surprisingly, we did. And I'm still like don't understand how we did it, but we did. And it was just a lot of trust and knowing that, you know, we had strength in ourselves and in the people around us.
We are now holding the 6th session of the 83rd Kentucky FFA State Convention.
2012 Kentucky Star in Placement is Emily Hume from the Spencer County FFA Chapter.
The annual Kentucky FFA Convention was held in Lexington this month. The event attracted more than 2,000 members and guests from all parts of the state.
The 2012 Kentucky Star in Agribusiness is Courtney Cox from the Spencer County Chapter.
Farm Bureau again showed support by supplying judges for a variety of FFA competitions and for sponsoring events during the general sessions of the convention.
Good. It's awesome, yeah, it was so good. Yeah. It's awesome, very, very awesome.
And we're from the same chapter, so we're best.
Yeah, so yeah, we've been excited all week and like nervous together, so it's been good. It was a lot of work. It was over the work I've done over the past 4 years, and so I had to just keep record of all my hours and the money I had made and everything, every place I'd worked for and everything I've done.
I sold my merchandise, my vegetables at the farmer's market, and I just kept record of everything that I sold, and we went through an interview process and all that.
Also in June, Kentucky Farm Bureau held Regional Teacher Workshops. These all-day workshops are designed to provide teachers useful professional skills and information on agriculture and how it might be used in the classroom.
We started Monday at Lake Barkley Resort Lodge, and then yesterday, Tuesday, we were at Barren River Lodge, and today we're at Udell Gardens here in Crestwood, Kentucky. And this is a wonderful location. We have a great day ahead of us today, and we're just real thankful for the beautiful weather. Tomorrow we'll be at Spindletop Hall in Lexington, and that'll conclude our 4-day Regional Teacher Workshop.
Science is definitely one of my passions, and so anything to take to the kids that I teach, because I teach at a Title I school, so to be able to make them more aware of what is here and what grows here and how things grow. I think that the appreciation of the fact that we plant things and grow things to provide food for ourselves and for the world is a way for especially kids who don't have much can learn to appreciate, you know, the simpler things and understand that, you know, nature is where it starts.
This year's American Farm Bureau Board of Directors Summer Meeting was held in Kentucky. The board toured a variety of stops along the way that highlight many aspects of agriculture in the Commonwealth.
This is our summer American Farm Bureau Federation board meeting. We have a history of traveling around the country to hold the meeting. It gives us an opportunity to visit other states, get people familiar with other types of agriculture which they may not understand. And it's a great opportunity to have a little more relaxed meeting, but at the same time, you know, really learn more about American agriculture. We're focusing, at least on today's tour, on understanding a little bit more about tobacco. That's something that a lot of the presidents have no real practical knowledge of. We're also going to a horse breeding facility, and we will make a stop at a distillery because that's an important agricultural product.
Now here's Brian Albee with a special announcement.
This month we are happy to offer free of charge Kentucky Farm Bureau's Vehicle Regulation Booklet. It's been offered in the past but has been revised to reflect several positive regulation and statute changes with regard to farm transportation. Kentucky Farm Bureau policy, and as a recent priority issue, states we have support for legislation that clearly defines the rights of farmers to transport their product and equipment in the most economically feasible method. Kentucky Farm Bureau has worked toward that end. Recent changes include separating farm vehicle regulations from commercial vehicle regulations, positive changes in Escort vehicle requirements for moving farm vehicles, extension of the planting and harvesting season to a year-round basis, which lets us realize year-round exemptions on certain requirements, and a new 26,000-pound weight designation for farm vehicles, which will include additional exemptions. The 38,000-pound designation is still available as well. We would like to thank the Kentucky General Assembly for working with Farm Bureau in passing recent legislation. We would also like to thank the Kentucky State Police Division of Commercial Vehicle Enforcement for helping to vet the publication. And finally, the Kentucky Transportation Cabinet for offering the new beneficial regulations. Copies will be available for viewing or print at kyfb.com, and also hard copies should be available in offices by early July.
It's summertime, so why not use a great Farm Bureau member benefit at any Kentucky State park or resort? Farm Bureau members receive a 10% discount. Make sure you watch for the June-July special edition of Kentucky Farm Bureau News, which features a member benefits section. Now for your calendar of coming events. July is the time for many district policy development meetings being held around the state. Make sure your voice is known. And mark your calendar for Farm Bureau Day at the Kentucky State Fair, August 23rd. That's it for this month's report. We'll see you next time.